everybody. So I don't know how many people are actually going to show up to this, but I thought I would start doing Chillin with Chelsea's again. I'm trying to get watch hours up on my channel here so that I can eventually, possibly, maybe get monetized. So if nobody shows up, I was just going to do some art. Oh, hey, you. It doesn't say anybody's here, but okay. Yo, hey, Canadian Fuhrer, awesome. Thank you for coming. Hey, Lord of Duck, cool. I'm getting some people in here. So, I guess I could go ahead and start doing art unless anybody has any questions for me. But I started taking this art class. Hey, everybody, thanks for coming. So a really sweet friend of mine bought me this set of India inks or alcohol inks, and I started taking a class on them because I wanted to know how to use them better. So I just started my class last night, and I thought that I would share what I've learned so far. So this is called an enso. It's like a meditative form of painting, and it's literally just like an unfinished circle. They said that it's common in for monks to do, but it's also common in Japan, where they do this as like a daily exercise. And the whole point of this is to accept. I want to make sure I get this right. It's to accept imperfection. So like unfinished circle, you're supposed to just kind of like flop the brush on there and do a circle. Only do like 1 or 2 strokes. So, hey, cells, I guess you meant Chelsea, but that works too. I'll be cells, whatever. So, how about I let you guys pick the color? I have pink, red, yellow, green, purple, blue, black, I guess. I don't really like brown, so there you go. You guys pick a color for me. Because last night I used blue. I made this enso. I can do blue again, but hey, thanks for stopping by. Anybody have any color suggestions? Purple? Oh, your name is simply Purple. All right, we'll do purple since that's the first one I saw. Awesome. Sorry guys, I got a purple first. We're gonna do purple. Okay, so you take your little dropper, and I got my paint palette here, and you really don't need much at all. That's probably too much actually for just an enso. So I dropped that down in there. Thanks for showing up, guys. I'm like really happy that you guys are here. All right, so I'm going to rinse this out a little bit. This is just water, so I don't mix that up. And then this bottle I filled with alcohol, just iso, oh shit, I don't know how to pronounce this, isopropyl alcohol. I probably didn't say that right, but it's 91% alcohol. Apparently that's really important. Thank you so much, Victor. That's sweet of you. I did like a very bold makeup design. I've been feeling very colorful with my makeup lately. So I'm going to take that same dropper and get some alcohol out of here and put it in another little, actually I'm going to put it in the same one as the purple dye. That way I don't have to worry about mixing it up. Okay, I almost put that back on the alcohol thing. Whew. And I have the window open and the fan on because that alcohol is super strong. Last night I was feeling really woozy just by like breathing that in. I'm here for the ride. Who are you and why am I subscribed to you? I don't know. Maybe you're subscribed to me because TJ, the Amazing Atheist, told you to. He's my husband. Or Heideology, Paul's Ego. I know he's shouted out my channel a couple times. Or I've been on the Underhaven podcast recently and they shouted me out. So I actually already got some gel pen ink on this. So I'm going to flip that over. My desk is a mess and I just cleaned it the other day. Alright, so let me see. Can I flip the camera on this? Does it let me do that? Okay, yeah. So I've got my purple ink mixed with alcohol here. And I got a pretty fat brush. This is going to be a little hard to show you and paint at the same time, so don't expect it to look good. But that's the point of this, right? And then you can kind of fill it in. It's a pretty harsh corner for a circle, but that's the point, right? Embrace imperfection. And there we go. There's my enso for today. And I'm gonna try to do this every day to, yeah, this is a Chelsea phone stream. Just like I advertised, I was gonna try to do on my Instagram. Said it earlier, but no one was here, so I'll say it again. I'm trying to get my watch hours up on YouTube so that I can actually get monetized, maybe possibly. So if you guys want to help me out with that, you can go rewatch some of my old videos, or even just let them play in the background if you don't want to watch them. So this is the enso I did last night. As you can see, it's a little bit better because I didn't have to hold a phone and like show what I was doing as I was doing. So this is a meditative painting thing. It's an incomplete circle, and it's supposed to represent embracing imperfection, especially like with your art, which is really hard for me. You can't really see. What can't you see? Oh, what I'm painting. All right, well, let me rinse my brush real quick. And can you guys hear the birds out? I think that's so sweet. I love hearing them. Well, that's what I get for not putting my phone on a stand. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me see. I'm going to put this against something a little more sturdy than it was. Yeah, well, I have a thing that I could put it on, but there's a wall right behind my desk, so I'd have to like move the desk out, and I didn't want to do all that just for a phone stream. So, cool, it didn't really affect my enso. So here we go. Here's yesterday's. Here's today's. I kind of like the brush stroke look on the end of this one. But yeah, so I've been really trying to get into art for a long time. But I'm always like way too self-critical. I'm sure a lot of people deal with that. So, I mean, not just with my art, but with like everything. So, yeah, I started taking this meditative painting course with alcohol inks. So that's what I'm showing you guys, just because I wanted something to talk about. So I guess I can show you the other project I did last night with my alcohol inks. Was this guy, and it was fun. I just had to put alcohol all over my page, just like regular rubbing alcohol, 91%, and then drop the alcohol inks all over, and then I took this straw and you literally just blow it around like that. It's really cool. You can also use a hair dryer, but that has like a very different effect. I'm not sure which way looks the best, but I don't know where you guys are, but where I live, it has literally been storming for like a week and a half, 2 weeks straight. Like, we have not had a sunny day. It's just rain, 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 rain. Super swampy, super muddy. So, this reminded me of the rainstorms that have been happening. And it was storming when I made it. So, I don't know. I thought it was really cool. I know it's just kind of like chaotic, but there's a lot of depth to it. Like, up here, it's like a lot lighter. And I don't know. I'm actually pretty proud of it for just a like first time trying this kind of technique thing. Obviously, it's not like professional level or anything, but I don't know, I thought it was cool. So anyway, let me see. Let me read some of your guys' chat and see if you guys have asked any questions. Thanks. Are you in Scotland? That's pretty cool. I've never been to Europe at all. Oh my gosh, I'm getting gel pen crap all over me. I should probably flip this paper towel around so that I don't do that. Okay. So, since nobody's asking questions, I guess I could go ahead and demonstrate another thing like I did with this guy. I feel like I want to stick with the purple, honestly. So, oh, I missed some. Hey, Jamie, it's good to see you. Have you been outside the US? Yes. So I lived in Canada for a year when I turned 18. I lived in Quebec. Oh my gosh, Tommy's here too? Hey, I love seeing you guys here. Thank you, Jamie. I'm trying to get back into it. And I'm trying to get watch hours up on my channel so that I can get monetized. So I decided to do some art because I'm taking an art class right now online, and it seemed like something fun that we could do together. Okay, so I'm gonna stick with purple because I thought the enso looked pretty in purple, so we're gonna do that again. So I'll get my little dropper out again. Purple. Underhaven's here too. Oh my gosh. The whole gang is here. Hey guys. Okay, so this again is alcohol. I'm literally just gonna like pour it on my paper. And this that I have a pad of watercolor paper, and I cut the paper in half because we're just playing around. And I don't want to waste it. So yeah, I'll try to tilt it down a little. Okay, so whew, those fumes are strong. They do recommend in my class to have a ventilator mask, which I did not have. So I did bring my COVID mask inside from my car, so maybe that'll help with the fumes. We'll see. You guys can still hear me though, right? I know it's been kind of hard to understand people that are wearing masks all the time now. Okay, so I got my ink. And I'm just gonna drop it. Now this part looks really cool, I think. Oh, I guess you can't see it. Ooh, that one was really neat. Ooh. Blop. Okay. Alright, so don't forget to, I'm gonna kind of try to get some more little blotches on there. Don't forget to rinse out your dropper. And definitely put the lids back on your inks, because you will spill them everywhere and they stain. Alright, so this part's I don't know. I guess I won't wear the mask because I have to blow. But, oh no, I dropped my mask in my water. That's okay. Alrighty, so now we're just gonna blow. I love how cool that looks when that happens. I'm gonna try not to mess up that effect. Okay, so I had to stand up to try to get like different angles on it. But as you can see, where the alcohol is, it gets lighter than where like just this straight up ink is. It stays pretty dark. I'm just trying to blow out some of these bigger patches of the dark ink. Now, obviously, like, I'm not trying to teach you guys how to do art. I'd have like a better setup or something if I was trying to do that. I'm just doing this for fun with you guys and showing you guys what I've learned. Well, what I just learned last night. Whew. That alcohol scent is so strong, and when I like take a breath in to blow out through the straw, it's like whew, intense. So I'm just spraying it with more alcohol to see if maybe I can move a little bit more of this the ink around that's already pretty dry. It does dry fast. That's why I can't talk as I'm doing it, because I'm trying to get it done fast, you know? You are 19 minutes late. That's okay though. Okay, I'll try to tilt it again. Yeah, so that stuff is pretty dried on there. Let's see if I can move any of this around. Okay, so that's pretty much where it's at right now. There is a couple of spots that are still kind of wet that I'm thinking maybe I'll put a little bit more ink on. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate it. And I'm sure all of you are subscribed, but if you aren't, go ahead and click that. Hey, Corey. Yeah, Corey's here. Is this blow paint? I'll explain it in just a second. But last night, Corey Clayton in my chat did an art stream too. So I guess I am ripping him off. Yeah, thanks, Cynic. Hit the bell too. By doing an art stream, because I've never done an art stream before, and he did his first one last night, so he inspired me, I guess. He's also the one that bought me these alcohol inks in the first place, so. Alright, so we're just doing droppers randomly. I don't think this could get you high, but these fumes are freaking strong, so maybe, I don't know. Don't try it for that. Yeah, I think I need a little bit more alcohol there. So this is just regular rubbing alcohol. That's so cool, I love that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay. Phew. I need to let that dry because the fumes are very strong. I think I am going to put my mask back on, honestly, for just a minute while that dries a little bit, because whew, that does help. But like I said before, I can't use the straw to blow if I have my mask on. Alright, let me read your guys' chat. Oh yeah, is this blow paint? So what this is alcohol ink. I'm trying for the bottle. I got a set of this stuff, and like I said, Corey bought it for me because he's awesome. It's like the best gift ever, giving an artist art supplies. And I decided to sign up for a class so that I could figure out how to use it better. Sorry, I just decided to try to spread this one little spot out a little. Because I find them very fun to use. I guess I can show you some of the other stuff that I've used the alcohol inks on so far. But yeah, so it's alcohol inks with regular rubbing alcohol. And I pour the alcohol on the page first, and then drop the ink on, and then use the straw to blow it. Let's see. I love drawing pencil and paper. I'm recently into painting portraits mainly. Wow. Portraits are hard, I feel like, but best of luck to you. I usually use acrylics, but I wanted to get into watercolor, but I was having kind of a hard time with it. So Corey recommended me using the alcohol inks because they're a little easier to work with. Okay, you guys ready? Here's my first ever alcohol ink painting. Let's see. Yeah, the alcohol scent has gone, so I don't have to wear that now. This is my first one. Yeah, I'm super into skulls, so that was my first thing I did. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else? You get wired on soda? Wow. Yeah, I know a lot of artists and writers and stuff use drugs and alcohol. I definitely used to do that as well, but I'm on this sobriety kick right now, so all of my art is sober art right now. Yeah, doing TJ's makeup during a stream would be fun, you're right. Let's see. Wow, that's really good. Damn, that skull is sick. Thank you. Let's see. Nope, no weed, no alcohol. No nothing. I guess I took a little YouTube art class one day and made these flowers with the alcohol ink. I like the lavender ones. So I did another one of those. Let me see. Yeah. I recreated the lavender with the alcohol inks because I think that was my favorite one that I took from that class. And then I did another skull, which I'm not totally finished with this guy yet, so don't judge him too hard. But I did a skull with some flowers around it. I want to go back in and kind of outline it. But yeah, I really like the flowers on him for sure. But maybe with this new class I'm taking, with these new techniques for alcohol inks, I can incorporate those more into my skull drawings. What's up, Mrs. Imp? You love the yellow? Cool. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Aw. It makes me happy when you guys say you like my art because I'm usually so nervous about showing it for some reason. But that's why I'm taking this class. I'm trying to get more confident and secure. So this is the painting. It's still a little wet that I just made. You guys saw how easy it was. Look how cool that looks. Look at the little like cells and I don't know, really cool. So I got to work more on this one yesterday. But I think I'm gonna end with this one for now. But yeah. I'm really happy with both of those, honestly. They look really cool. This one still really stinks. That alcohol, holy shit. In like very large quantities like this, it's like very intense. So, I don't know, that's my little art stream that I learned all those techniques last night. With the blowing and the alcohol and stuff. Like right now, I've never done one with multiple colors, so I'm not sure how the colors will mix. But I guess I could add some. I guess I'm nervous to do that because I haven't done it before, but if you guys want me to try it like first time with you guys, I can. It just makes me a little scared. Oh, thank you, Corey. You're very talented too. Like I said, if you haven't checked out Corey's channel, he does cartoons. And they're dark and hilarious, so go check them out. I actually voiced in one of them, so that was really fun. Chat keeps disappearing. Yeah, I was thinking if they were framed, they would look really cool together. I need to figure out how to frame stuff myself though, because framing is like way too expensive. Those are gonna be worth a ton of money. Maybe. Yes, please give us a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And definitely, yeah, that's true. I've got just as many likes as I have viewers right now. Definitely subscribe if you haven't. I'm gonna grab a drink really quick. I mean, grabbing my drink. It's like right over there. I just didn't want it on my table, so I didn't like spill it. sweet. Cynic, I think you would probably like his stuff. I'm sure you have a dark sense of humor. But yeah, let's see. Do you guys have any more questions or anything? You want to just chill and talk about stuff? You'd buy my work? Stop it. Yeah, I guess I did title this Chillin' with Chell, so maybe we should just chill. I've had my lava lamp on for like the last 45 minutes, and it's still not bubbling. Like, it looks like it wants to, but it's not. Have you ever tried to paint animals? It's really fun if you start with your favorite animal. I've never tried to paint animals, but I've tried to draw them. I'm not very good at it. There's a funny story with that, but I don't really want to tell it, so. Yeah. I just wish that the lava lamp would heat up faster. I have drawn TJ a couple times. He's actually pretty easy to draw, believe it or not. You keep trying to draw and paint on animals as they run away. That's funny. The lava lamp takes 4 hours. Jesus. How do you paint an animal? They aren't exactly good at staying still. You guys have the same jokes. LOL, just do one, even if it turns out crappy. Just say it's Picasso style. Yeah, I'll just make one eye huge and one eye tiny. You should do a TJ portrait. Definitely. Especially if you put glasses on him. He's very easy to like pick out. Or like recognize that it's him, you know? Like, there's this one picture, I don't know if it's on his Instagram or mine, but it was like from when we first started dating, and he had this little whiteboard in the kitchen, and I drew a banana surrounded in flames, and it was just a banana with glasses on. I wrote, "In hell, TJ is the banana." And I don't know, all it needed was glasses. You want to come in? You want to come in?
No, I want to punch you.
You want to punch me?
Yeah.
That's mean.
Let me punch you.
Okay. I'm live streaming.
Oh, sorry.
I was going to let them witness my abuse.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Are you still working?
Yeah. Oh. Sorry.
It's okay. I have to lock my door because Cornelius can open it and he'll come in and wreck all my shit. Banana Man, in heaven, I am TJ's banana. I mean, that doesn't necessarily have to be heaven. You could come over, maybe. He might let you be his banana. We're so stinking cute. Thanks. Appreciate it, guys. How can a car reach the doorknob? He's tall. He stands on his back legs, and you see how it's like a handle like this and not like a doorknob? He reaches up and he just like keeps flipping down the handle with his paws until it opens. So we have a bunch of like baby locks on all our doors so he can't get in to like the pantry and stuff. Someone drew you as being TJ's banana? That's funny. Yeah, it honestly sucks that he can open those doors because he like breaks into everything and he like gets into everything, and he turns on water faucets as well. And sometimes the water faucets just run and run for hours. I'm like, not only is that money that we're wasting, but it's also wasteful for the environment. Just running clean water down the sink. That's crazy. He used to open doorknobs. That's nuts. I hope Corn Pop can never figure out how to open a doorknob, because I'm hoping our next house has knobs and not handles like that. They are evil. Yeah. He is a smart cat, for sure. Unfortunately for us. He's too smart. Oh shit, I'm missing some. I've never had a cat. I thought they were dumb. No, cats are pretty smart usually. A lot of the times they're just lazy. So I think he's trying to break in now, actually. Oh, I thought we were going to be able to see the door handle go, but he didn't do it after I said something. Yeah, I think most cats are just lazy and don't really want to try to open doors and stuff, but they probably could figure it out if they have the desire to. And Corn Pop is very energetic. Knobs are against code? What? Why? No. Well, I can't swap them out because I rent this house and my landlord does not want us to change anything like that. Squeaks does get into antics, but they tend to not be as destructive. Although he does have like really bad anxiety, so if he's like locked in a room on accident or like a closet, he will tear up the door so bad. Like he will just rip out the wood of the door and the door frame with his teeth. So there's a couple rooms in the house where he's like accidentally got locked in, where like the side of the door frame is all messed up because he's like freaks out. I don't know what the ADA is. People with hook hands? Well, people with hook hands should just have special doorknobs then. I just want old-fashioned, like, regular doorknobs so my cat can't, like, break into my room and turn on the faucet and stuff. Demon cat, yeah. Yeah, he's really a piece of shit. Oh, Disability Association? Oh, okay. I hear Corn Pop screaming over there. I don't know what he's doing. Sounds like he's bad. He's been bad all day. If both do, like, are hooks really the most appropriate thing to put on the end of your arm if you don't have a hand? He's out there. He's trying to break in. What do you want? You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi? See, he's a really big cat. So that's why he can reach up to the door handle. Say hi. Hi. You guys see his ears? They're like flopping over. I read that it could be from the medication that he has to take all the time. But isn't that so weird? He's got like dog ears now. They used to stand up straight like a normal cat. I don't know if you guys can really see it. Ugh. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? You see his floppy little ears? Yeah, the Corn Pop thing is because of Joe Biden. We thought it was a funny story, I guess. And his name is Cornelius. And we called him Cornbread and Corn Cat and all kinds of names for a long time. But then the Corn Pop story happened. And Joe Biden said, Corn Pop, he was a bad dude. And this cat is a very bad cat. So it just kind of stuck. And now he knows Corn Pop. So that's just like what we call him most of the time. Look at his dumb face. I love it. He's my baby. He's my little baby cat. My other cat likes to hunt. So he is always trying to break out of the house. Last time Squeaks got out, he came back like super late and I didn't really notice. But the next morning I saw that there was a big cardinal, beautiful red cardinal, just like sitting on my, like right at the foot of my back door the next morning. And it barely looked disturbed at all. Like, it was almost like a vampire. Like, Squeaks just like bit his neck and killed it and then like brought it and put it on my back porch. It was messed up. It was such a beautiful bird. I felt really bad that my cat killed it, but we don't let him out. He just like escapes, and it's very hard to catch him once he's gone. Looks like a Scottish fold cat a little. I don't know what he is. I think he's just a mutt cat because I found him by a dumpster. He's corn pop colored, yeah. He is corn pop colored, you're right. Cornelius, I found him about 2 years ago this month, so he's a little over 2 years old, I think. I know. He brought me a gift, but I did not want the gift. I don't want him killing things to give to me. Yeah, I'm not interested in that kind of present at all. I do like gifts, even though I'm not always great at accepting them. Did you hear him screaming? It's like, let me in, Mom. You love dead birds? That's a little creepy. That's a little creepy. Oh, I'm so excited to learn more in this course. Like, I love these. They're so cool. Let me see. Oh, I just saw this other thing that I've been working on. I always have like 5 different projects going on at once when it comes to art. It's this box with eyeballs on it. I only have the eyelashes and highlights done on this one side so far. But I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool looking. See, the other ones don't have eyelashes and stuff yet. But I use this box in my bathroom to keep like all my toiletries and makeup stuff in. And it was wood. It was just plain wood. And for the longest time I was like, I need to paint that. It's so boring. It's not me at all. Like, I don't like boring things. So like 3 years later, I finally decided to paint it, and it's taken me like 4 months. Maybe not that long, but like it's been in here for a while, so all my stuff on my counter is like everywhere. What's the biggest trophy he's brought you guys? I would say it was probably about 4 foot long snake. It was a black snake, so I don't think they're venomous, but it was still a really big snake. And he like laid it on the back porch. He always lays it by the back door, and that was very scary to walk out to, because every morning I let my dog out to go potty, and I mean, what would you do if the first thing you saw in the morning was a giant black snake? It was terrifying. But I have a feeling that Squeaks is like a very graceful murderer, because all the things he brings back look like they could be like taxidermied. Like, they look beautiful, like exquisite, intact. Like, they're never like bloody and mangled, you know? And I wonder if he kills other things and like eats them. I don't know. I'm weird about accepting compliments. How do you feel about it? It depends on the compliment. So, alright, what I'm about to say is going to sound really conceited. I just want you guys to know that I'm not conceited. Like, I'm actually very self-conscious and don't really find myself that beautiful most of the time. But because I get told how beautiful I am a lot, like, you can go to my Instagram, like, every comment is just like, you're so pretty, you're so gorgeous. Like, I accept those better, like, more graciously now because I just hear it so much that I can just be like, oh, well, thank you, that's so nice. And it makes me feel good to hear. Like, obviously, I'm not like turned off by people telling me I'm beautiful, but at the same time, like, I don't necessarily see it most of the time. Like, when I'm looking at myself, I try to remember that when I'm like picking out all my flaws and imperfections. I'm just like, oh, you're so fat, you've got pimples, you've got, you know, you're starting to get a wrinkle on your eye or something. Like, I'm like, but think about all the people that tell you you're beautiful all the time. Like, so many people think you're pretty, and that does help. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is I am better at accepting compliments like that. Now, when I was just doing this art and people were like, wow, that's so cool, I'd buy that, I'm like, psh. Like, I get so awkward. Like, I'm like, no way, they're just lying to make me feel good. Which is probably true. I don't know. Maybe it's not. But yeah, so it depends on the compliment, honestly. Let's see. Your cat brought you a dead bird because he's trying to feed you. Honestly, it would be helpful in like an apocalypse setting to have a cat like Squeaks who just like, here's breakfast, Mom, you know? But I've got eggs in the fridge. I don't need a bird. Do I think animals have souls? I don't know if I believe in souls as a concept, but I think if humans have souls, then so do animals. So I don't mind snakes. I hate spiders. I hate spiders more than snakes, but I also don't really want to be around snakes unless it's somebody who has a pet snake and they've held it like his whole life and they tell you like, oh, it's never bit anybody, it's very nice or whatever, then I'm okay with a snake. Like, I've had people put their like anacondas and stuff around my neck and I'm like, that's fine. Like, that's pretty cool actually. Like, I love how they feel. But when it comes to like a wild snake, like, I'm still afraid of that because it's gonna see me as a threat because I'm so much bigger and it could probably bite me. So, but yeah, I'm definitely afraid of spiders. I don't like spiders at all. I don't even want, like, in the same scenario, like if someone had a tarantula or like a spider that was like their pet and they're like, oh, it's never bit anyone, I still don't want it on me. You know what I mean? You're saying my eyes are pretty? Thank you. Just a clean shot to the forehead is the cat way. Is it really? I don't know. I've never watched them kill anybody. Oh gosh, my cat will straight up munch on a mouse like it is a Twizzler, just one end to the other, spine and all. Ugh, that's gross. You're gorgeous, you're beautiful, thank you. Zero flaws, I wish. A girl told me I have a nice personality once. I was depressed for 6 months. Because she told you you have a nice personality? That shouldn't make you sad. Emotional support is far more valuable than people credit regardless of where it comes from. Yes, I agree. That's why I'm always trying to be nice to people online and give people compliments all the time, because it's nice. Like, it feels nice. Like, wouldn't you want somebody to say something nice about you? And even if I have a thought in my head that's negative towards somebody, like, I almost never express it unless I feel like they're expressing a harmful opinion. So, like for instance, I'm just going to share this with you guys because it really bothered me the other day. And I'm being transparent. I'm super honest. Like, everything I say on here is from my heart. Like, I'm a really bad liar, so there we go. The other day, I posted a picture of myself with bright color makeup on. Like, I usually don't wear this vibrant of makeup. Like, usually I do more subtle looks, but I've been feeling very colorful lately with my makeup, so why not? It's fun, you know? Why not? So I posted a picture. I had like pink and turquoise eyeshadow on and like purple eyeliner, so very bright, very like cotton candy-y. And everyone in the comments, like, I got so many comments like, your makeup looks awesome, you look beautiful, like, I love it. And there was one guy who said, you're wearing too much makeup, you look like a clown, or you look like you should work at a circus, clown, or something like that. And it really got to me. Like, I don't know, like, I immediately felt bad and insecure. Like, do I look bad in this much makeup? I mean, does it detract from my beauty instead of like enhancing it or adding to it? And it like really hurt my feelings, and I went around like asking people who I care about, like, well, you like my makeup, right? Like, I don't know, like, and I feel, part of me feels guilty for letting somebody like that affect me in such a way, because the person was obviously salty because I had denied their advances. They'd been asking me to go on a date for a long time, and I kept saying no. I kept saying, I'm married, like, I'm not interested, stuff like that. And eventually they just started, I don't know, going on about they started being like really racist and shit randomly. So I was like, just stop talking to me. Like, I don't want to talk to somebody who's not only not catching the hint that I don't want to date them in any way, but also that they're racist. And like, out of nowhere, like, I was not talking about anything political, and they were just like, you know, BLM are a bunch of hoodlums and they don't want anything but to cause chaos and misery and blah blah blah. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, if you really believe that, like, I don't want anything to do with you. Like, leave me alone. And for a long time, they did. And then they started to come back, though. And they would leave nice comments on my pictures, like, wow, you look good, you're pretty. But then that one day, I post a makeup look they don't like. And they just totally, like, ruined my day. Now, I had a lot of my friends who I talked to this about say, like, you know, you actually look really cute. Like, I love that you're experimenting more with colors and makeup, because it is art. Like, it's an artistic expression, right? But I eventually, later that day, felt okay. And I'm glad that I didn't let it ruin my whole day. But for a couple hours, I really was, like, very insecure and bummed out. And the whole point to that long-ass story was just for me to say that even if I felt that way about somebody, like if someone posted a picture and I felt like, wow, their makeup looks bad, like, that's the first thought in my head, I would never post that, ever. Like, even if I don't really like them. Because I know how it feels on the other end of that. And I know that a lot of people aren't as sensitive as me, and that wouldn't have bothered them like it bothers me. But just in case, like, why do you want to hurt somebody like that? Especially someone you don't even really know. really do think it's just because I said I wouldn't go on a date with him. I don't know. Anyway, ramble over. What's the next question? Okay, sorry guys. You start to understand why TJ likes me? Why? Did I do something that you think remind you of him or something? Even though their comment brought you down, you sound like an incredibly mindful person to not let it get to you too much. Yay, mindfulness. Also forcible. Jimmy Dora, get that shit out of here. I gotta head out now. This stream has been fun. I hope to see you do more. I want to do more. I really do. I like these chill kind of streams, so yeah, I would like to do more. Please come back. Please subscribe. Those people must have sad lives. Those haters, disgusting. Yeah, it's true. I feel like they probably are just like really lonely and hurt and they're like lashing out. But as an adult, especially, I feel like you need to be aware enough of your actions towards other people that you're not like purposefully hurting them for no reason. Even if they wouldn't go on a date with you. I don't know. Like, I guess if I had done something like really mean or like spiteful or like, I don't know, catfished him or something, like I can see lashing out maybe and trying to make that person feel as bad as you do. But at the same time, like, I don't know, I didn't do anything wrong besides just say, no, I'm not interested in going on a date. Like, I'm married. And they're like, oh, but aren't you in an open relationship? Like, well, yeah, but I've got plenty going on in that category as well. I'm not interested in dating anybody else. I usually don't let people down and also tell them I'm in an open relationship because it just makes it more complicated, you know? Because if you're like, yeah, I'm married, most of the time guys will be like, oh, okay. Because to most people, being married means you're exclusive, like you're not going with anybody else. But some people know that I'm in an open relationship because I do talk about it. And they're like, oh, well, that must mean that she'll go out with me then. And it's like, no, just because I'm not exclusive to one person doesn't mean I just go around with everybody and go on dates with everybody. So, yeah, I don't know. It's like when, I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but when you come out as like bi or gay or whatever, like it's like all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, so that means you're interested in me then, right? Like, do you want to date me? It's like, no. Like, nothing against you, but I already have my cup full when it comes to that. I'm very happy with the relationships that I do have at the moment. You know, like, I'm bi, and when I told my friends that in high school, like, a lot of the girls were like, oh, does that mean you have a crush on me? It's like, no, I'm just letting you know I'm bi because you're my friend. That's it. You know, so it kind of feels like that. You sound very sensitive and patient. I am very sensitive. I don't know how patient I am. I try to be patient when it comes to people's emotions and feelings, but like, I'm not patient when it comes to like waiting for things. So I guess there's like two different kinds of patience there. I know how I would have treated that guy. Yeah, you would have kicked his butt, right? Nah, he's probably just lonely, but he doesn't need to be treating me like that either. People often take out their anger on random people who they don't know and know that they're not going to see them in real life. Yeah. don't let the haters get to you. I try not to. It's hard though. I feel like growing up, I was always trying to please everybody, and I still have like some of that in me. So even if on the outside I'm like, oh well, fuck that person, you know, there's still part of me that's like, well, why don't they like me though? Even if I don't like them either, I'm always like, well, what's wrong with me? Why don't they like me? And it's like, even though I have a very logical side of me that's like, you literally cannot please everybody. Like, you can only be you, and that's gonna make people angry. That's gonna make some people angry. You just, people who are oppressed or like suppress their own self get angry just at people for being able to express themselves. It doesn't even have to be like the way in which you do it. It can be people who are just jealous because they're like, well, I don't know who I am, or I don't know how to express myself. And they're not actually thinking that, but that's kind of where those emotions come from, I think. So, yeah, I feel like a lot of people just get upset at people who are okay with being who they are just because they themselves feel like they can't be who they are. So that sucks. I wish people would think more about their own thoughts and feelings and try to get to the bottom of those kind of emotions. It's funny though that the only thing he could find to make fun of was your makeup. That says something. He had to find something to pick at. That's true. And honestly, if you look at it, like, I feel like my makeup looks really good in that picture. Obviously I'm bragging about myself, but whatever. I felt like it was fun. It was like a bright color scheme I'd never even tried before. And yeah, the fact that like he had to pick on something that is as lame as my makeup, like I can wash that off in like 2 seconds, you know? It's not even about my appearance or my personality at all. So that's like making fun of somebody's shirt. You know? It's stupid. This is, someone asked if they can't tell if this is really here or if it's a filter. It's really here. It's like a little plastic star sticker thing. I don't know. It's for kids. I got it at the dollar store. Because I'm a super cheapo and I also like to have fun. So there you go. I struggle with that too every single day. I like that, well, I guess I shouldn't say I like it, but I find solace in the fact that like you have a lot of the same internal dialogue or feelings that I do, because it seems like every time I post or write about that or talk about something that I feel inside, you're always like, yeah, I feel exactly the same way. So that's pretty cool. I'm talking to Dastardly Gonzo there. Let's see. I'm getting a lot of really long ones. I'm gonna have to hurry up. People always assume I'm trying to like steal their girl or betray them somehow. In reality, I'm too scared to fall in love again, so I avoid relationships. So they see evil because they can't understand. Wow. That's really intense. I feel like I understand being afraid of finding love again, although I can't say I've ever really felt that way because I'm the type of person who, when someone breaks my heart, I like automatically go and just try to find somebody else to like fill that void that has been created in my heart. So I can't totally relate to that, but I do understand it for sure. Oh, folks have hated me just for being unapologetically me. I've been mature enough to write it off as projection these days. Projection is such a crazy thing. Like, it is the root of so many interpersonal problems. And I've kind of always known that because my mother is like the queen of projection. But the older I get, the more I realize like how many people use that against others without even necessarily realizing it. I don't know my Myers-Briggs personality type. I think you would make an excellent counselor or therapist. You have a calming presence. Thank you. I get that a lot. People tell me that I'm very calm and chill. But yeah, that's not necessarily true. I actually get really bad anxiety a lot, and I also have like unexplained anger a lot of the time, and it's really hard for me to deal with. I don't like being angry at all, but I do get it a lot, and it like boils inside of me. And if I don't talk to somebody about it, or maybe multiple somebodies about it, like I feel like I'm gonna explode and like take it out on people that don't deserve it. So I do try to talk about my feelings a lot, just venting to people. I don't really know what solipsism is, actually, so sorry I can't comment on that. Ever had temporary tattoos? Yes. I also have 4 real tattoos. I'm back. Hey, Annie. Let's see. Anybody who says haters, I mean, I don't want you guys to be fighting with each other if there's nothing to fight over. Like, the word haters, like, we all know what that means, right? Like, there are people who legitimately just don't like you because you're you. I'm pretty sure that's what, like, most people would say haters means. That's easier to say than what I just said. So, who cares what word somebody uses? Am I a night owl like TJ? I would say naturally, no, but because I'm with TJ and I don't currently have like a job where I have to have a schedule to be awake during certain times or be placed at certain times, that I tend to have the same schedule as TJ because I want to be up when he's up, because I like spending time with him. So, I shouldn't be drinking soda. It always makes me burp. But I'm thirsty, and it's all I have in this room right now. Okay. Yeah, I will say, Cynic, that's a really good way to go about things. Like, if I don't like something someone is saying in the chat, as long as it's not like too much, I just pretend like it's not there. Just because I don't read your comment out loud, though, does not mean that I'm like pretending you don't exist. It's just there's a lot of comments and I'm kind of behind, so. Well, thanks for stopping by, Corey. I appreciate it. Okay. Solipsism is the belief that you're the only entity who actually exists, not my philosophical cup of tea, personally. Okay, so it's an interesting idea. I know I've talked to friends about stuff like that, but I don't think I believe that that's true. I think I lean more towards believing that there's like multiple universes, like the multiverse theory, then I'm the only thing that exists. Because if I'm the only thing that exists and this is the world I came up with, I'm a piece of shit. Like, this world sucks. I don't want that guilt on me. So I'm gonna say I didn't create this because it sucks so bad. There's way too much violence, and I don't really feel like I fit in as like a part of this world very well. So I don't feel like I would have been the creator of a world like this. If I was, then I'm even more confused than I already am. I have a crazy schedule, which is to say none at all. Yeah, I don't have much of a schedule either. I guess just like trying to make appointments and like, you know, getting on the same page with the real world sometimes. Like I had to go to the eye doctor yesterday. You learned about solipsism from Paul's rap song? Nice. Solipsism is unprovable and unfalsifiable, so it doesn't really make a difference if it's true or not. Yeah, I guess that's true. But it's fun to talk about stuff, like, even if, I don't know, I like the ideas that people can just, like, come up with, like, that in their head. Like, philosophical discussions are really fun to me. The first Matrix was designed to be a perfect human world where none suffered, where everyone would be happy. It was a disaster. Are you talking about the movie? I don't really remember, sorry. Favorite YouTubers and YouTube channels. So, I will tell you the ones that I watch the most are TJ Kirk, The Amazing Atheist, TJ Does Life, Deep Fat Fried podcast is actually really entertaining and really good. Heideology is another. He does stuff kind of like this where he just talks to the chat, and he streams like every day. So it's cool when you get to catch him live and you can talk to him. Corey Clayton, I already shouted him out earlier. He does really cool, like, creepy, dark animations. And all of these people are, like, my in real life friends, too. So that helps. I always want to know what everybody's doing, all of everybody's creative projects, or what's on everybody's mind. So I'm watching all of their YouTubes, like, all the time. Let's see, anybody else? There's this one girl I watch who is like fashion and makeup. She's called Shannon Shortcake. She's really good if you're into like girlier stuff. But she's really the only like beauty tuber that I watch. She's a plus size girl like me, so I find that her suggestions for clothes and stuff are really helpful. She's helped me find some really cool shops. And like I said earlier, I'm like a penny pincher. I'm super frugal. I don't like to spend money like at all. So yeah, it's cool to see other people who value money and don't want to spend like $50 on a shirt. Because a lot of plus size clothing is more expensive because, you know, it's more fabric or whatever. I guess that makes sense. But let's see, is there anybody else I watch? Oh yeah, of course. Jamie Darkay, also my friend, and the Underhaven podcast. Also my friends. Jamie's on there too. I was on their show last week. Who else? There are others. I guess my friend Devi that I did a interview with on here a couple months ago has a YouTube channel. I think it's called Devi Thick. And she does little videos where people ask her questions about like modeling and stuff, and that's cool. Am I missing anybody? I think those are pretty much my regulars that I hit up. I think that's it. And myself, of course. I always watch myself. I do go back and rewatch these streams or shows that I do of myself once because I just want to see if there's like anything I need to change or like I shouldn't have said or whatever. Excuse me. Those channels have pretty cool mods, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is nepotism. I don't know. I feel like I end up making friends with the people that I like their shows, though. Like, even if I wasn't friends before, like, I guess I did meet Jamie before I started watching your show, I think. But I wouldn't say we were necessarily friends before you had a show. And then I started watching your show and I was like, oh, I like this. I like this person. I like what they talk about and their opinions. And I like how you're always growing. So then I became friends with you. And same thing happened for Annie and Manser from Underhaven. Like, I liked their stuff, so then I became friends with them. Same thing happened with my husband. Like, obviously he's the OG in this lineup. I was a fan of his first before anybody on YouTube. I started watching him in 2010. The Amazing Atheist. He helped me realize a lot of my beliefs about religion and stuff because I grew up very religious. He wasn't the only atheist YouTuber that I watched, but he was the main one. And I would send him messages every now and again, and we'd chat a little bit, but we were both in pretty serious relationships until 2015. And then I found out he was getting a divorce, and I had broken up with my very long time relationship fiance at around the same time. And I was like, this is a perfect opportunity. Like, I need to talk to him now. So I texted him, well, I messaged him on Instagram and sent him my number. I was like, I think you're weird. Here's my number. Something along those lines. And he texted me back. And then we talked for about 2 months. And then we met. I drove about 4 hours to go meet him at his house when he lived in Ohio. And I lived in Kentucky. And we hung out like every weekend or every other weekend for a couple months. And then he was like, why don't you move in? And since then, we've traveled all over the country and moved several times together. And we got married in 2018. And we're about to move again this year. And yeah. It's good. We're going to hit our 6-year dating anniversary in June. So, yeah, I tend to, like, find people's art and expression in videos, and it's how I weed people out. Because I don't really want to make friends with, like, the dude at the grocery store. I don't know anything about him, you know what I mean? It takes a lot more effort to figure out if I want to be friends with that guy than it does to like find people who are already talking about their feelings and thoughts on the internet. Then you're like, oh, I like that, and then you go and talk to them. So it's a way to weed people out. I'm gonna jump down a little bit. It's crazy how some of us have known about TJ for over a decade. I know. That is crazy. And he's been, like, very formative in a lot of our psyches. We old. I ain't old. What are you talking about? You might be old. I'm not old. TJ still makes some anti-religious content, but yeah. It used to be his, like, main shit. He was the first YouTuber I subbed to like 12 years ago, and I ended up meeting him and becoming friends. Crazy. Yeah. He was the first one I subbed to, I guess it was 11 years ago. And we ended up meeting and getting married. So I know what you mean. No, I don't think we're gonna be moving close to Paul. What was the first YouTube video you watched? I don't know, probably the cat song. Right? Like, YouTube used to be like just for the memes at first. It was like, cat, I'm a kitty cat, and I done sense, and I done sense. That was probably the first one. Or one of those. Around that era. Yes, we're moving out of Louisiana. I'm still trying to save up money to do so because Jesus, moving is expensive. But I've been saving like every penny, although I didn't really get to work last year because of the pandemic. But every little penny that I have, I've been saving so that I can get out of here. Yes?
It's me.
What do you want? What do you want?
What do I want?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you want to stream with me?
Let me in. What's going on?
I'm just talking to the chat.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, I did some art and now we're just chilling and talking. See?
Cool.
You like it?
Yeah.
I'll show it again. I think it looks cool with this one.
Yeah, you should like panel them out.
Yeah. So did you want to stream with me or you want me to stop streaming?
No, I don't stop. I'm just gonna see what's going on. What it do, TJ? Don't worry about what it do with me.
What are you doing?
I just finished up shooting with the guys.
Okay.
See how you were doing in here.
What'd you want?
What? I don't want nothing. Why y'all
Half
want
your
something?
messages are being deleted? That's weird.
Who's deleting them?
I don't know, YouTube probably. She's doing a Chelseaology.
Chelseaology. I like it.
Yeah.
Alright, baby.
Um,
Corn Pop's away, so I wouldn't worry about locking the door.
Jamie says I need to do your makeup.
You did last time? You tell him that?
Yeah, but I mean, they want me to do it like on stream.
Oh, yeah. You should. You're good at
Someone has
that. Huh?
a simple question brought her to have a long, nice speech about your past. Yeah, that's true.
What?
People were asking me about like my favorite YouTubers, and obviously it was you. And I just talked about how like I always end up becoming friends or closer with people I find on YouTube. Like, there's not really anybody I watch that I'm not friends with in real life.
Yeah.
So.
You're good at fucking worming your way in, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Regular.
Let's go in the other room.
Oh, you want to come in here?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not? So you put Corn Pop away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the answer had a load. Sorry.
It's okay. Guys, hold on a second. I'm gonna set you up on the holder thingy. I don't know what you call this. It's not really a tripod.
Yeah, I know either.
This is the real deal that TJ uses for his streams.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna do it on my channel.
I mean, you bought it, didn't you?
I did. This is mine, but TJ uses it way more than me, so. Oof.
Yeah, it's
So great. I think it does look better.
White.
Go back to yellow. It looks better in the middle.
Oh, okay. Like that?
I think it looks better with that light on too.
Okay, fair enough. You sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
We have to like
Do
sit
TJ's makeup.
really close together for it to pick us both up.
Yeah.
It was literal fire last time, yeah. It was his idea, actually. He was like, I want fire, but like, it's like my eyebrows are holding it back. And then it just like comes up. I was like, that's a good idea. I like it.
Yeah.
Chelsea is basically the Lady Macbeth of YouTube.
Whoa.
Soon enough, she'll be on top of YouTube and we'll all be gone. I doubt it.
That'd be a better YouTube.
Maybe.
Hey, puppy.
We'll just do like art streams and chill.
Fart streams, jeez. Pretty graphic.
Get to work on your movie script. Are you writing a movie?
I'm not writing a movie script.
We look like Lucy and Ricky.
I'm writing a novel. I can't write a fucking movie script and a novel at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That's too much. My novel's already going off the rails. I don't know, my characters are insane. I can't figure out what's going on.
Well, they're from your head, so of course they're insane.
Like the less, I'm gonna let go of all of my internal inhibitions and just write from the soul. And I'm like, okay, well, alright then. This is fun, I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
We do look cute together.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. You look cute. I look like a fucking Sasquatch in a burlap sack, dude.
I could do your makeup.
Yeah.
You want me to?
I don't know.
What does your shirt have to do with it?
It just doesn't work out. The shirt doesn't fucking match.
Okay.
The shirt doesn't fucking, it's a shirt canceled out, baby. I'm very high right now, so.
Oh, okay.
So you know.
That makes sense.
You just force a camera on me, it's like, here you go, you're on the show now. I'm like, alright, cool.
You just were on camera.
I know, but I was just gonna pop in and be like, hey baby, kiss, kiss, and now I'm sitting here on this couch,
You don't
trying to
have
entertain these people. I'm scared, I'm vulnerable. You're taking advantage of me in an altered state. It's like, wow.
It is hard to read from all the
She
way
really
back
is the
there.
Lady Macbeth of YouTube,
Yeah.
doing her evil schemes.
TJ, do you want to trade wives? I get Chelsea and you can have Steph.
Who's Steph?
I don't know. That sounds scary.
Yeah, I don't know.
The fact that you want to trade sounds scary.
Yeah, that's true. Like, if Steph is so great, why the fuck? Like, I don't know, man.
I don't know who Steph is. Right from the soul. Rapid spiral into insanity. TJ, have you tried making your characters roll for things as though it was a D&D campaign?
Dude, my characters, my problem, they just do what the fuck they want, okay? So, like, the problem is not, like, the characters aren't rich enough, because they're, like, literally have minds of their own and just do whatever the fuck. Like, I'm like, okay, let's write a fucking scene where these two characters convey this information, and then it's like, okay, but first I want to, like, masturbate as I destroy a planet. It's like, okay, cool, that's good, let's do that, I guess. So, you know, oh yeah, can my manservant eat me out while I'm destroying the planet? It's like, okay, cool, yep, we're gonna do that now. No one's gonna buy this book, but okay.
That's not true. I like
So it's
it.
all gonna be good.
How did they destroy it?
Fucking some shit called a Black Crimson missile that I made up.
Cool.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, you could get eaten out while that was going on.
yeah. It's gonna be good. Coming soon to a theater near you, rated G.
What do you guys miss doing the most together before COVID insanity? I know TJ hates going out, but there's got to be something.
No, everything's garbage.
I know
The
what
world's infested
TJ
with all this
misses.
shit.
I don't really miss anything.
Chelsea don't miss shit.
TJ
This
misses.
is the best years of Chelsea. Chelsea's just like, I can stay inside all the time. It's fucking paradise.
Yeah, no one expects me to leave the house, really.
This is the best time that has ever been.
Yeah. I know TJ misses going out to restaurants.
Yeah, I do miss restaurants. That's true.
There's been a lot of people that I've seen talk about how people are just like aren't wearing masks at all anymore. So
Yeah.
it's not just Louisiana.
Yeah. Well, we're vaccinated
What about
now, so.
what about where you guys live? Are people still wearing masks? I know, but if you're vaccinated, you're still supposed to wear a mask. They say.
Yeah. I don't know.
Are you not going to?
I mean, like, at some point, don't we have to say, like, alright, whatever. And, like, it seems like it's not going away, so, like, I don't know, are we just committing to wearing masks for the rest of our lives? Like, if that's what we're doing, then okay.
I like wearing masks, so.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if it's, like, I think it should just be, like, we need to come to a point where, like, people can wear masks and not be, like, embarrassed about it, but people don't have to wear masks unless there's, like, an active threat level that, like, exceeds a certain thing. Like, I think we need some kind of, like, warning alert system that's like, hey, it's, like, level 3 today, bring your mask. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But, you know, because I'm willing to wear a mask when I need to wear a mask, but, like, right now it's kind of, like, up in the air. Because I'm vaccinated.
Yeah, we are both fully vaccinated.
And I don't
now.
fucking expose myself to very many people
We never
under
go
any circumstance. I maintain social distance and shit. So I don't know. I mean, like, I'm going to follow the cultural norms of whatever area I'm in. I'm going to continue to wear a mask here just because I feel like so many people did not take proper precautions. I'm really scared of, like, that.
That's true.
But, you know, I mean, ultimately, like, if I go to a new place and people around there stop wearing masks, then I'll probably stop at some point during that. Or maybe I'll just wear it when my fancy strikes me. 'Cause sometimes I like it, honestly, and sometimes I really don't. And I feel like it should be an option for people, and there shouldn't be any fucking stigma attached to, like, wearing or not wearing it,
I think
depending
there's
on
some places that you should have to wear
factors.
it still, like at a hospital or something.
That makes sense to me. Because if you're fucking showing up at a doctor's office because you feel fucking sick, right? So.
Right, like when we went to get our COVID vaccines, it was at like an outpatient hospital.
Right, and everyone wore the mask in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then as you should.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Like I mean, it's a little different. I went to the eye doctor yesterday, and they made everybody wear a mask and fill out a COVID screening.
Because who the fuck wants to go to any sort of medical facility of any kind where people are not doing that?
Nobody.
Like, you know.
That's
the one place you definitely do want to see that 100%.
I do wonder though if like those people still get issues, like if people are like, I'm not gonna wear a mask, blah blah blah, blah at the doctor.
See, that's why I just feel like it's like really pathetic that this of all things became politicized to the extent that it was.
Do you think it would have been politicized to this extent if Trump had?
No, Trump is totally 100% his fault. He's a piece of fucking shit.
Like, I think
like
if
that was the only thing he'd done wrong, that would be enough for me to hate his fucking rotten guts, honestly.
I agree.
The fact that he politicized the mask wearing, like, he's a piece of shit. He does not care about other people at all. Mm-hmm. Fuck him. I hope he fucking dies soon and rots in hell.
I agree. I feel like there still would have been like rednecks and like really dumb people.
No, not with that. If he had just done his job as president.
Think about if Biden was president during when it first broke out. Like, right. I think there still would have been.
Well, no, then there would have been. But under the if Trump had just taken the side of the fucking science.
Oh yeah.
Then everyone would have been fine.
No, they totally would have, and they would have all worn masks that said MAGA on them.
He would have sold them. Yeah, MAGA masks and shit.
We were talking about selling MAGA masks around here.
I saw masks with anti-mask sentiments written on it, you know? It's just like...
Well, they did, like, because they're like, well, I have to wear it, or else I'm not allowed in here, but I'm not happy about it, so I'm going to write...
Yeah, so it'd be like, fuck this mask on it.
Like, Marjorie Green or whatever, she had, like, censored on her mask, even though she has one of the biggest voices in the country.
Yeah, that's weird.
More control than most the average person ever will have.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're a censored bitch.
Censorship is terrible.
It's like people can still hear what you're saying through a cover. Can't you guys see or hear what I'm saying? You might not be able to see it, but you can hear it. This doesn't mean I'm censored.
Well, I couldn't hear any of that. Couldn't make that out.
It is hard to read with this light.
Yeah, I know. What I did last time was I turned it on the TV so I could see it over there.
COVID isn't dying down. Yeah, I know. It's still crazy.
Yeah.
But like I said, luckily we're both vaccinated now. We're still not past the 2 weeks after the second shot. But
yeah.
Rejoice, I have returned. Hallelujah.
Hark the herald
Let's see. Trump tried to do the MAGA mask thing, but it was too late. Yeah.
What?
I said Trump tried to do a MAGA mask thing, but it was too late.
Did he?
Or people wear mesh masks. Yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah. That's
I remember Lana Del Rey got shit for wearing a mesh mask at like a book signing.
Yeah, people were like, "What the fuck? What's even the point?"
There isn't one.
Like that doesn't do anything.
I actually do have a mask that's like mesh, but there's also like other cloth underneath of it, and it's got like sparkly like moons and stars on the mesh, but there's still like other cloth. So I like all my cute little masks, and I also like them because they cover up my acne when I go out. So I don't know, I don't have to wear like face makeup. It's nice. Obama controlled the H1N1 in a second. Trump had the blueprint and didn't use it. LOL, I hate him so much. Yeah. I actually had H1N1 as a kid in high school. So I was like really scared to get COVID.
H1N1. How was it? Was it fun?
It was awful, but honestly I was more sick when I had mono. I got mono really bad, like twice when I was in school. And one time I was out of school for like 3 months with it, and I had to get like a tutor to come at the house, and I was sleeping for like 18 hours a day. And that's when I was going crazy, and I thought I was like Harry Potter's girlfriend or some shit. But I was yeah, it was insane. Because all I would watch was the Harry Potter movies like over and over and just read the books.
I did not know this.
I thought I told you about that.
I didn't know you were that much into Harry Potter.
Yeah, I had like a wand.
Oh no.
And stuff, and I would like run around my house because my mom worked all day.
That's weird because I never feel like I don't feel like you've ever been like, for the sake of nostalgia, let us watch the Harry Potter films.
It's because I've watched them so many other times. I don't need to watch them again.
She's like, no, that's already all in there. I watch them
like,
inside.
Yeah.
You know.
I wrote like fanfic.
Oh man, no.
I was also in like the 6th grade,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was like 11 or 12.
I mean, still.
Yeah, I mean, if I hadn't been left alone in my house for 3 months during the winter where I couldn't go outside and I wasn't like feverishly ill for 3 months, like I don't think I would have gone that insane. Yeah. But my mom was always working, and I didn't go to school or have any friends allowed over or family, so like I was literally alone, and my house was really big, so I felt like it was the castle, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't as big as a castle. I was just going crazy.
Slowly losing.
Plus, I already had mental health problems, so I think that just made it way worse. And I was just imagining friends because I needed something, some kind of social interaction. But yeah, so that wasn't, H1N1 wasn't as bad as that. H1N1 was like having the flu just really bad for like 3 weeks. But anyway.
I'm hiding.
Why?
Hiding away.
I was super obsessed with Harry Potter. I was too. It was a problem. Did you watch Potter Puppet Pals? No.
The fuck is that?
I don't know. I don't like it though.
That sounds wrong.
I hate how much I love Harry Potter. I mean, I've kind of not, I don't like it as much now because of how like, I don't know. I don't like the culture around Harry Potter, but I still like the movies and stuff. You know? Does that make sense?
I mean, I read all the books.
I did too.
Like,
I was just telling you how I
was really not
cried over like several of the deaths in the books.
Yeah, but you cried at the drop of the damn hat.
I know, I cried last night.
I know, that was fucking like crazy.
You're the one that usually cries at movies,
I know.
not me.
Well, I just turn over and I'm like, so what do you think? She's like,
I was like, I can't tell you. And he's like, what? Why? And I'm like, because I'm crying.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
It's so emotional.
I know.
Like all these damn feelings inside you. You need to fucking be exercised, your demons.
Yeah, probably. You don't like all my feelings?
Yeah, feelings are dumb. Be emotionless and cold.
Like you?
Yeah, like an insect.
You're not emotionless.
I cry at every movie. In touch with your feelings, gang.
Aw.
That's too much.
I don't cry that much at movies, honestly, but we watched this movie last night called, what was it, Billy Elliot?
Billy Elliot, dude.
That movie was beautiful. I would definitely recommend it. Anyone should watch it.
Chelsea, you a sucker. Sucker born every minute.
You're the one that recommended it.
Yeah, but I didn't know you were gonna have some like profound emotional connection to it or nothing.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But
it's very character.
It was basically just a long version of the fucking cartoon with the little owl, you know? The fucking cartoon with the owl where like the owl's a musician, but he's like a classical musician, and all of his little owl kids are born fucking singing that crap. You know, and fucking
I
playing
have
the
no
violin
idea
and
what
shit.
you're talking about.
You've never seen that fucking cartoon? And then there's the one owl that's fucking born, and he's like all jazzy and shit. He's all like, I like to sing about the moon and the June and the spring. And the family's like, oh my god, he's a piece of shit. Ah, no. And they try to make him like play the music they like and shit, but he's still doing it on the side. And then they kick him out. They do like the no son of mine bullshit. But then he's on the radio, and they're like, wow, he actually is amazing. You know? So it's like that kind of shit, but with dancing.
Yeah, that's basically the story.
Yeah.
Hey, Sal, you got a cat toy?
It's the no son of mine story.
Yeah. But I like in Billy Elliot because, like, it doesn't take the whole movie for his family to be on his side.
That's true. They pretty much like get on board in like the halfway.
Once they realize how talented he is as a dancer, they're all about it, and they're like willing to like do whatever to like fight for his dream to be a dancer. And like, oh, I got goosebumps just saying that. Like, it was so cool. I did look at my leg.
What the fuck, dude? You're such a sucker, dude. So yeah, you're moved emotionally by things. You're weak. I have no feelings.
Yes, you do.
None.
TJ always cries in movies. He
I do
just
not.
didn't cry at that one.
I did. You just didn't see me.
Oh.
Of course I fucking. You think it makes you cry, but it didn't make me cry?
When did you cry? At the end?
I cried a bunch of times. I was
You
pretty much
did?
crying throughout that son of a bitch. It was like, it's so beautiful. I was like constantly like,
See,
fucking son of a
I
bitch.
I was holding all mine in until the very end, and then I just
No.
like lost it.
Nope.
I'm gonna go get some water.
Alright, go do what you gotta do. I don't give a fuck. It's my show now. Finally, some TJ content around here. You know? It's about time you saw me do something. I always cry at shit. I gotta start crying. Just, yeah, man. You know, you just do a side check, like, see if they're looking at me. Nope. Alright, there we go. That kind of shit. I got TJ, finally a TJ stream. When is it? TJ, you're an intelligent kind of man. No, shut up. Shut up. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh. Damn. Dude, I don't know how many of you guys have our $10 patronage, or if anybody even does here, but like, we just did like the best fucking grease trap we've probably ever fucking done.
Really?
Super good.
Oh, I'm excited.
Anyway, here's Chelsea.
Oh.
She back.
Sorry.
She back.
She back. I hate how the chat disappears so fast.
Yeah, too fast.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch Coco. Coco is a tearjerker for sure.
Fucking
We were both bawling in the theater.
Fuck Coco, man. That shit's too much. It's like
Remember
feelings and then there's
me.
feelings, dude.
Even when I don't know words. I just get sort of uncomfortable feeling in my chest, and then I smother it. I'm a $10 patron, but unfortunately this will have to be my last month of that for a while. Oh no! Jamie, no!
No.
Are you gonna like completely ditch the Patreon or just go down to 5?
Name me. I'm into computer issues. Hope you all are good. Good, yeah. Computer's a piece of shit, Coolin. You need to get that fucking shit fixed. Where's the fucking camera? There it is.
Why would it be on the side?
I don't know.
You're like, you can be a $20 patron. That's fine.
Should I watch Batman Begins or Mud? I don't even know what Mud is, so.
My name is Mud. I'm gonna pull it up on the TV.
Yeah, then you can see the chat over there.
I don't have to like.
Perfect.
Oop. Oops.
Hey, Squeak Show.
Hey, Squeaky. I think he just pooped because it stinks really bad out there.
Gross. My name is Mud. Said it'd be a $10 taste forever, but I don't even watch it enough to justify how much money I spent on it. I'm gonna have to go down to $5 for a while. Oh, you're a son of a bitch. Daughter of a bitch, I guess. That just makes you a bitch. You're just a bitch. You're a bitch. How dare you? Okay.
Chelsea Stanton.
Whatever. It is what it is.
That's not what I want. Chelsea.
Like the combo with Miles and his dad. No. No, I don't have any emotions about that one. I liked it, but I didn't get like emotional about it.
Hey, there I am.
It didn't move
Right
me.
after Chelsea the potato.
Whoa.
Cool.
Aren't you Chelsea the potato?
Nope.
You're a potato.
Yeah, I guess I should mute it.
Yeah. You can't,
There we go.
You can't not mute it.
Now we can move this back further.
Cool.
Don't growl at me on the TV.
Keep it going.
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see me, but just pull it all the way back. Just pull it way back. I guess we still gotta pick up the sound, but like, you know, whatever.
Sorry, Sal. That way we can see.
I bumped $10 on for the show is genuinely improving. Well, we got some changes we're making soon, so I guess you'll see.
Man,
What?
brutal. Blatherskite?
Blatherskite.
What a weird name.
The Blatherskite?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, I don't like it. I mostly just watch the live content. But I stay at 10 anyway because I'm a rich as fuck boy.
Boy.
Wow. Cool.
He likes that live shit.
Yeah. What is the grease trap, TJ?
Oh, this is a show we do. It's like a little hour improv-y kind of show that we do twice a week, Mondays and Fridays. Companion pieces to the Monday and Friday episodes that are exclusively for $10 people.
Yeah, they're fun. I really like the grease traps, honestly. I get excited.
Perspective
for
makes it
those.
look like I have like little tiny itty bitty legs.
Yeah.
It's like,
Put your legs out further.
yeah, I just gotta like stretch them out, fix the perspective. I don't know.
Does that work?
I don't know. I haven't seen yet.
Yeah. Now you have
Kinda.
long legs.
Yeah, now I have real legs.
We look so weird. I don't like this
Yeah,
at all.
so weird angle, Gotta be more chill. It's like too fucking bullshit. I'm gonna be like this. This is better, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who's quicker? Yeah, Jamie, I don't necessarily watch your patron stuff either, but I'm still your patron, so I get it. Hey, cat. Hey, dog. Everybody's here. Everybody wants to be a part, huh? Honestly, I'm feeling like, this might be coming to an end. I need them patrons. Struggle is real. Yeah, Corey needs patrons.
Corey needs patrons.
Salvador.
That is you.
That is you on the TV.
Salvador is barking at himself again.
I wish I could like record that.
You see the parking lot bobcat attack? Yeah. You probably could. Just take it off the fucking thing and like film him and just do like the infinity of him like looking at himself, barking at himself.
Okay. Stay.
It'd be funny as fuck. Flip it around.
Salvador, that's you. Sal, who's that puppy? Who's that? Oh my gosh.
Turn the volume back on so you can hear it.
Okay. Why do you keep shaking? Alright, buddy.
Okay, Sal, come here. It's okay.
We'll take the doggy away. What a dummy.
Okay, no, it's okay. No, that's done. That's over now. No, it's okay.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Yeah, Dogecoin is on right after the stream.
Yeah, YouTube needs a 10-hour version of
Dude,
that.
I told Jamie wouldn't have to be fucking struggling for money. She bought that Dogecoin when I said to buy it. It was 5 fucking cents. Now it's like 30. Could have fucking time. I don't know how many times that is. 6 times your money, whatever the fuck.
5 cents times 6 is not that much.
5 times 6 is what? What is it? It's 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that? It went from 5 to
Right,
30.
I'm saying like 5 cents times 6. Wouldn't that only be 30 cents?
That's what it was at. So it's 6 times as much. It went up 6 times. You could have 6 times your money. You
Okay.
fucking listen to me.
Yeah, I gotcha. It's relative value. Whoa, calm down, TH. TJ. No, I'm just. A lot of people don't understand investing, including me. I'm glad he gets it, I guess. Hey, if you guys haven't liked my stream yet, please give it a like. Definitely subscribe and hit the alert bell. Probably going to be wrapping this up. So if you guys have any last minute questions, go ahead and ask. I definitely want to do these more. So I'm happy that you guys are here. For sure.
I mean, it's not that complicated.
Oh, here we go.
It's like, okay, let me explain the deep complexity of investing in fucking Dogecoin or Bitcoin or any other coin. Buy it when it's cheap. Sell it when it's more expensive. If you buy a bunch of something at 5 cents a thing and you sell that bunch of something at 30 cents a thing, you make money. Money! Here you go.
Now Sal's growling at you.
You should. I'm right here, Sal. You want to
Who
fight?
was that guy? Some relative? That's my husband, TJ
Yeah.
Kirk.
I'm her relative.
Yeah. He's my daddy.
I'm her relative. Relatively speaking.
Same.
How much money you make, TJ? I made
$5.
$1 billion.
No, just 5.
8 billion.
Really? That's TJ?
What? That's TJ? What's going on here?
Yeah. So, don't do that. Uncle TJ. That's not TJ. You're lying. Okay.
Alright.
You right.
Thanks, Patrick. Silent. Wish he'd remain silent.
Yeah. It's the other TJ.
Quiet you.
That's TJ. If you had $6, you'd get 100 coins or 6 cents each. Then, okay, I'm not reading all that. Sorry. I'm surprised there's people here who know Chelsea but have never seen TJ.
Why are you surprised?
Yeah, there's definitely people like who find me through Instagram, I think, that just, I don't know, that's how they figure me out. They don't know me through TJ, but I would say most people know me through TJ at this point.
Spaghetti.
What should my new name be? What should we call him?
Who?
The Blatherskite.
I don't know. Gizmo Duck.
Gizmo Duck.
Yeah.
I like that. Gizmo Duck.
Well, because blathering blatherskites was what Gizmo Duck said to transform into Gizmo Duck in DuckTales. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're such a nerd.
Yeah.
I didn't know all that. I'm just used to being in circles where everyone knows TJ. Yeah, me too.
Nerd. Those circles are the best circles.
Me and Chell are on the same page. Yeah. We both called you a nerd.
Nerd.
You're a nerd.
Nerd.
Fucking DuckTales.
DuckTales. Woo! Da-da-da.
Alright, well, I'm gonna wrap this up.
Wrap it up. Go get your wrapping paper.
Say goodbye.
Go away. Get out of my house.
Bye, guys. I really had a good time. See you later. Bye.